halfway through the inaugural season, and I still don't know what button to push. We've seen a lot of thrills and spills this season, but for the first time since 2022, NASA has a new venue in a new part of the world. What will happen down under? We're going to find out together tonight. Crosscar from Winton is next. Venue for this week is Winton Motor Raceway, making its NASA debut tonight. Features 9 corners and is defined by its high speed demands no matter where you are on the circuit. From the Joker to the dirt and everything in between, this circuit takes no prisoners. Drivers must be pixel perfect to avoid the many walls and curves here, as terminal damage awaits anyone who slides wide. Our format for this evening: drivers are in open practice right now. We're going to go to qualifying 3 laps. Best lap gets some points, or top 7 gets some points, and everybody goes to heats where everybody's inverted. 4 heats this evening. 1 driver advances out of each heat. Everybody else goes to the LCQs, where we're going to have a 13 car feature this evening. So there's going to be a lot of battling for position tonight. I'm here in the booth. My name's Brian Sawyer. I'm here twice, apparently. I've got Josh Mertz and Josh Darnell here with me this evening. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you to our sponsor, Whiplash SimCams. Go to facebook.com/WSimCams for all your camera needs. All the camera angles tonight brought to you by Andrew Cardinale IV. All right, boys. How are you feeling about this track this evening?
Josh, you first. I'm not supposed to be here yet.
You're not supposed to be here yet. Okay.
Nope.
Brian, it's going to be an interesting one. It's really going to, I think it's going to come down to qualifying at the end of the day. There isn't a whole lot of space to pass on this track. And as we've seen in all the previous races, passing isn't exactly something that is done easily with these cars. The rallycross tactics of bumping and running or giving someone a little extra shove into the turn doesn't seem to work out with these cars, with the car trying to do the passing usually being the victim of their own attempts. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm sure if we do see some overtakes, it's going to be really risky places. I'm expecting to see him turn 1 and probably coming down. It's probably going to be only at the start finish straightaway, meaning like the last turn before you get on there, and then the one right before you get into the dirt.
Yeah, this is the only track I've raced in an official race so far, and it's I don't think I finished either of the 2 races I did. This section we're actually coming up to right now that Chris Spalding is going through killed me quite a few times. I break the tires, and that ends the race. How do you think the Joker strategy is going to be this evening, though? I mean, the Joker on this track is basically an entire different lap, which I really like compared to most of the rallycross tracks where it's just a little out and back in. This is a full lap.
Yeah, without a doubt. It really does sort of shake up the... It's going to shake up the running order when it comes to being on track. I think it's very important that drivers have practiced the Joker. Because it's such a high speed Joker that the sharp left corner that when you come back onto the dirt can catch a lot of people off guard. And I think if we're going to see passes, we're only going to see passes by people who have been practicing the Joker, if we see it happen in the Joker. But that's probably going to be the only that's going to be the only safe place to make a move. But you're going to have to know. You're going to have like. It's probably going to come down to strategy tonight.
Yeah. If you don't know that Joker, I would assume everybody here has practiced the Joker a little bit at least. So if you haven't, that's on you. If you lose a spot off of it, I don't know what the delta is, but I don't think it's much.
No, it's not. It's not much at all. Because as you are making, you have to slow down a lot as you're kind of getting on the last straightaway before the Joker merge. When you're in the Joker lane, you have to slow down a lot, and those cars that are on the main circuit are on a straightaway. So, like, it's a pretty big speed boost at first, but it's basically even. It's maybe only about 0.3 faster.
All right. Well, before we get going this evening, let's take a look at the points coming into tonight. Got Chris Spalding still top of the table, 68 points, 55 for Warren Watkins. Jamison Leckenby rounds out the podium with 50. Kendall Collins, Casey Knight, Kevin Bolin, James Watson, Scout Lawrence, Cody Winecki, and Christopher Yauzi round out the top 10. And for the team battle, we got KLR2, 141. That's a pretty big lead up on Toy Story Racing, and KLR 384 tied for second and third. TWRS TL sitting in fourth. JC Academy, Prismatic Motorsports, Impact Sim Sports, Mika Esports, MadWorks, and Minx Motorsports are our top 10 there. And the final thing before we get going, look at the rest of our schedules. We got this season's only got a few more weeks, and we're coming to a close, and we're bringing in some other stuff, Josh. So we got Crandon next week here. We're gonna go to Daytona for SimCar. We're gonna finish this season with Sonoma, and we got a whole lot of SimCar coming up every Thursday for the next few weeks. Watkins Glen, Montreal, Silverstone, Monza, and the Bend. So we'll be back in Australia in February. That'll be cool.
Are you saying that there's a chance that I may own more GT3 content in the future?
There's a chance you may own more GT3 content in the future. You're going to be the best GT3, non-GT3 driver. But I can't type, so I know Josh Mertz is around here somewhere. If he could advance the session over to qualifying, because I think we're ready to do so.
He's here like an omnipresent being.
And he has hit the button.
He's here, but he's hit the button.
Is he actually here now, though? I'd like him to actually be here now for qualifying. That'd be nice.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Brian. Hi, Josh. Brian, you don't know how to push
Hello,
buttons.
Josh.
I didn't know you were not actually here. I didn't read anything beforehand, so I was just
You didn't read the beautiful script that I wrote you,
No.
and then you pushed the wrong button a bunch of times. We're here in Winton. It's super fun to be here with this brand new circuit. 28 cars getting set to go, and Chris Spalding, first car on track in the 039. And I want to echo the points that you guys brought up in the little pre-show. It's going to be very difficult to pass. We talked in the drivers meeting about track limits in turn, let's call it turn 3. The dirt will wear in super quick. It's one line through this dirt section that we see Spalding going through, and if you are apparently not pickle perfect, as you said in the track map, Brian, you will end up in the tire barrier, race over, done and dusted. This is also the one track that I raced in an official capacity here. Super fun. Let's look at Spalding on his first lap for the points later. Through one dirt here, Joker on the left into turn 2. So I guess it's turn 3. iRacing, you can cut all the way to the curb. Don't do that here. Over the little jump into 4 and 5, this chicane. Don't clip the curb too much. It's hard to put into words, boys, how hard it is in this car at this track. It's just super fun. Let's see what Spalding runs. For the points leader, behind him, Daryl Young. Have the times roll in. Through the left, through the right, sliding through. Got to be very nice to these tires across the line. 40.268 is the benchmark. I think Jamison Leckenby took the Joker and got disqualified from qualifying. He absolutely didn't. I don't know what happened to him. Spalding second. P1 goes to Warren Watkins. Second place man in points. Watson to third. Collins, Young, Casey Knight, Lawrence, Pascucci, Menson, Kulikowski. Top 10 for the first runs. As we brought on board Daryl Young. P5
Look
for
how much
KLR.
he's fighting this car, Josh.
It's that's what I mean, Brian. This track, this car, it's something else here. I'll end to P5. See what his teammate will do. Daryl Young, Emmett King goes to 14th. Young off the final corner. Don't go too far to driver's left. That will be a penalty. 40.981 stays 6th. Chris Spalding back to the top by 0.036 of a second, Brian.
Oof. Yeah, we're getting some nice tight lap times here. Seeing 40s for the futures. I think we'll see 39s, low 39s in the Masters. Darnell, is that about right?
More than likely, low 39s. You're going to see probably high 38s from a couple of the drivers, maybe during qualifying if they're lucky, depending on temperature. Something that you pointed out, Brian, is how much they're fighting these cars, and that's the fixed setup. Everyone should pay very close attention to how much setup based these cars can become. It's a whole different car when you can open it up.
It's actually very nice compared to the lights. The lights, it's either do you like it tight or you like it loose, and made no speed difference.
Yeah, you can really refine this drive to sort of make it into the kart. You can make it into the drive that you want it to be, which is nice.
Take a look at a couple of guys here that still have some laps to be run. Chris Susky's on his second lap as we pay attention to him in the 96 through the final chicane. His best lap is a 42.7 sideways.
That's going to ruin it for him.
Corner. What will he run in the 96? 42.547. He matches his best time. Clinton Funk as well back. Still on track, I should say, in the 122. Olivier Rateau has a lap left as well. Justin Morton goes to 12th. I'm taking a look at Funk across the line in the 122. 44.909. That is 27th, nearly last in this field. Justin Morton on the second lap goes to P2. He's looking for 0.02 of a second through 3 over the jump for the 11. Impressed by his pace last week in Bark River, his second race this week. Across the straightaway into the second portion of dirt. Rounding the final couple of corners into the chicane, Chris Susky goes to 16th. What will Morton do? Will he improve through the chicane? Like we mentioned, looking for 0.03 of a second. Less than a blink of an eye across the line. 40.073. He won by the slimmest of margins.
Nicely done for Morton. That seems to... Yeah, very loose, but he saves it. He's just practicing, just in case.
He's on his final lap, I think. Well, not anymore. He's
not anymore. He was done and dusted the second he lost
first. I think Jameson took to the Joker on his first lap because he has a black flag thrown. I can't figure out why, but we can wait these final couple of minutes. These guys taking this practice time.
Oh, it'll be no points for him.
Halfway mark
for qualifying.
No one in the
39s. Start pole.
No one in the 39s. Very interesting.
Looks like he will get the 8 points. Down to 1 point to Kevin Bolland in the 8th position as we take a look at the classification. Justin Morton, fastest in qualifying by 0.073 of a second over Chris Spalding. Warren Watkins third. Spalding and Watkins battling for the championship. Watson, Yutzi, Lawrence, Collins, Bolland, Young, Knight, Terusio, and Nick Gulakowski. Ignacio Terusio making his return to NASA Sim Racing. He did race in the Lights World Championship, I want to say about a year ago. Awesome to see the Argentine back with us. 28 cars, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is going to be phenomenal stuff here in Winton. 13th, Joe Pascucci. James Mensch, I'm too slow and don't pay attention. But when you took a look at the rest
Wyatt Pearson, Chris
those
Susky,
drivers,
Garth McDade, Benjamin Harris, Emmett King, Dan Storm, Olivier Rateau, Carter Stickney, Darren Canfield, Robert Martin, Benjamin Archer, Alex Larson, Clinton Funk, and Jameson Leckenby with that black flag.
Listen, you run the first page, and then for some reason I think, yeah, Brian's not going to play the second and third pages, so then I just roam off into my tangents, and here we are. Minute 15 left. Nobody's done with, or everybody's done with their laps. We're just going to let you guys run for the remaining minute or so.
I really think some of these guys should have stayed out there on track, especially the guys that know they're going to be running in heat 3 or 2, because once this track gets worn in on the fixed setup, it's a completely different monster.
Yeah.
So it's almost smart. I'm not sure who we have on screen at the moment.
We are looking at Benjamin Harris.
Yeah, it may not be a bad idea to get just a couple more lap times in, especially if you're going to be racing later.
Justin Morton, even Pullman is still practicing right now. Every minute of practice, every moment of practice helps. In this turn
it's
1,
interesting
turn
how
2.
wide they go out in the turn 1, is they really want a straight line the whole turn 2, 3 jump area.
I think you'd want
to.
Go ahead,
Yeah. I found it easy. Well, I only did it in an open setup. I have done it in official races, but you want to set the car. You almost want to start an oversteer as you're coming into turn 1, so that you would already be at an angle as you get in the dirt, so that you can set up that next left-hander as as straight of a line as possible. In the official, Josh, we mentioned that you can kind of cut it pretty wide, but in here it's gonna be interesting to see what they do to sort of break any muscle memory they may have.
Heat 1. Benjamin Archer, Olivier Rateau, Garth McDade, Joe Piscucci, Daryl Young, Christopher Yutzi, and Justin Morton. Looks like we are 2 by 2 on this grid here in Australia. Super awesome to have a track based down under finally for iRacing Rallycross for NASA Sim Racing. We get set for Heat 1 in Australia. Green flag. Off the line, contact. It's Yutzi and Piscucci. Archer misses the start down to the first corner. Rateau leads. Archer hits. McDade loops himself around as Daryl Young ramps off. We have a car jokering. It's Justin Morton jokering immediately, boys, to get this out of the way. Basically running the road course here in Winton. Leading on the regular course is Rateau, McDade, and Yutzi. Yutzi tried to make a move there into the chicane. Better run through the chicane than the 111, and he can't find a way around. The inside takes the spot. At the end of the first lap, Morton looks like he'll lead. It is a brawl behind him as Yutzi goes to second.
Yutzi just got the nice 2-for-1 there.
Rateau must have had a slowdown or something.
The wall, Piscucci has crashed in the back of the field.
Oh,
flipped the tire
big
barrier,
crash.
and into the fence goes the man from Michigan.
It's done. Left front's done.
Aiden Rateau battling. Rateau takes his first joker along with Daryl Young. Justin Morton done with his strategy. Got it out of the way as soon as you can. Beautiful split view from high above. At the end of the backstretch, Rateau and Young. What a surge from Daryl Young and the Joker. Yutzi, Rateau, and Young battling for second.
Yutzi's having issues getting that car settled as they come out. Yep, Rateau took it.
Morton now has to take the regular course for his first time of asking here on lap number 3. Yutzi second, Rateau and Young battling for third. Rateau and Yutzi strategy done now as they take their second jokers.
First time broadcasting this, first time.
One joker left. Sorry, Brian, go ahead.
First time seeing the timing. It's very interesting. I see battles, but it's really just one car in the Joker. It's actually kind of cool. You get to see kind of a delta, the Joker delta in real time with the timing.
As 2 laps to go for Morton out front. Rateau, Young, McDade, Archer. Yutzi's in second. He takes his second joker now.
Brian, to bridge off, sorry about that, Josh. Brian, to bridge off of what you were talking about, I think I like this Joker merge the most out of all the Rallycross tracks.
It's very cool. It's like a 2-lane kind of thing. Let's look at it on board from Young. Now he's back on the regular track. You get like a nice little split second to see who's next to you and then decide how you're going to take the turn.
Tell you what, we got 1 lap to go, and we might have a battle for the lead. Yutzi came out of the Joker fairly close to Justin Morton. We also have a battle. What is that? For 3rd, 4th, and 5th? Or sorry, 4th through 6th at the back of the field. Look at Morton and Yutzi into the chicane for the final time. And that grips up in heats 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a mess for those guys later on. Justin
Vucic's
Morton
trying.
rounding the corner to head into the chicane for the final time, and it is 0.6 of a second, but Justin Morton will win heat number 1 here in Australia. Pole position as Yutzi has to go to the semifinal. We've got a battle. It's McDade and Archer for 5th. Young 3rd, Rateau 4th. Can McDade hold Archer at the line? Off of
Just
the corner,
will get
McDade brings Archer home. Gucci 7th after the crash.
Good race from Justin Morton. Good race. Early Joker secures the lead, just holds on to it, but Yutzi, man, gave him a run for his money there at the end.
Number 2. Alex Larson, Carter Stickney, Benjamin Harris, James Mensch, Casey Knight, Scout Lawrence, Chris Alden. Point leader in this second heat, starting last with the invert. I wonder if he will take the Joker like Morton.
I think he got to, Josh.
Number 2 in Australia.
I think you got to. I think you got to take the Joker.
Flag off the line, 3 wide. Larson missed the start initially. Stickney contact
Ooh.
in mid-pack with Harris. One around, it's Larson, Casey Knight, and Lawrence. Jokering is Mensch, jokering is Knight. Larson jokers as well. Points leader Spalding stays on the regular course. Stickney, Harris,
Interesting.
Lawrence, and Spalding split the field. James Mensch, Casey Knight, with their first bit of strategy done. If I'm them, I would take the Joker. I think you take it back to back there. Of course, we'll just wait as the night develops and see what happens. I don't know, Josh, though, if Spalding made the right decision. Now he's caught in traffic with guys that are going to be running their own races.
He has to take it here, I'd imagine. No, he still doesn't. He still stays out. So he's not. I think Spalding wants to take it. I think he feels like he's getting held up, and he will compromise his entry into the Joker with what's currently going on. But he doesn't have much more strategy left to run. here.
Chicane, what a...
So
Oh, sorry, gents. I thought he was going to send it between Larson and Harris. He didn't, but now to the inside goes the points leader.
that
Clips the
curb.
curb. No way he's going to make the move on the outside. Backing up the corner to get the better run through the second bit of the chicane. I'm in the same boat as you. Maybe he doesn't want to compromise that entry, but he is losing time to the front of the field.
he needs to take it now, and he's.
Oh.
He wanted to. He wanted to.
Ran it
And
wide in
backed out
turn
of
3.
it.
So did Larson.
That's gonna ruin it for him. Larson spins it.
Scout Lawrence leads on the merge up front. Casey Knight, Scout Lawrence. Larson has spun again. We're coming to 2 laps to go. Lawrence leads ahead of Knight, ahead of Stickney, Harris, Mensch, Spalding, and Larson in the back of the field.
Nicely done from
2 laps to
Scout.
go.
Controlling this race right now. Spalding needs to.
Very good.
He has to pull the pin now. I mean, he doesn't have a choice. So we'll see where he comes out. He's after that last after overcooking turn 1, he needs to get these right.
The Joker.
He's going to come out into
Look on
traffic.
timing. See, passes Mensch. Will he get by Harris? He's going to be battling Stickney and Harris on this merge. Exiting, he comes out behind Benjamin Harris, coming to the white flag. I don't think he's got the transfer. I think that
He
initial
doesn't have it.
lapse in the Joker has hindered the points leader.
I don't even think he's going to get P2. I think he's looking
Dancing
for
the
P3
car
right
through
now.
the chicane. White flag for Lawrence. Joker is done. Benjamin Harris might be in the best situation here into turn 1 unless Spalding has something to say about it. They both have to Joker. This is the problem that you deal with when you wait till the final couple of laps.
Yeah, that's going to solidify P4. I mean, P3 had to go with him.
Lawrence and Knight battling. No
And slowed him
contest.
up.
The points leader will go to the semifinal.
And in quite what could possibly be the worst situation he wanted. He's going to go to the semifinal, not even on the front row.
Back of the grid. Scout
Ooh.
Lawrence wins heat 2.
Benjamin Harris had to
cuts
cut
the
up.
track. Knight,
No, I have to slow down. That's
Spalding,
going to send her to the back.
Mensch, Stickney, Harris finally going again, Alex Larson, but the big story, Futures points leader out into the semifinal. Would we call that a Futures mistake, boys? Just not knowing when to make the Joker call?
I honestly do. I think it is a futures mistake. I mean, I don't think it is a stain on Spalding's driving record. I think it's just like you don't have a lot of time out on these rallycross tracks, so you have to kind of, if you haven't thought of the strategy beforehand, you need to think of it right then and there, and that's anxious. Go ahead, Josh.
Clinton Funk, Darren Canfield, Emmett King, Wyatt Pearson, Ignacio Tarusio, Kendall Collins, Warren Watkins. Watkins loving this if he can transfer in. We've got two sides of the coin here. Justin Morton took his Joker initially, front of the field. Spalding waited. Now Watkins, second place man in points. What will he do on this initial couple of laps here?
Watkins has to be thinking of taking. I mean, Watkins now saw both sides of the coin, taking it first lap or taking it the last 2 laps, and Morton made out perfectly for it. So the only, like, if we're gonna go based off of what we've seen,
green flag.
King.
Off the line.
God,
Emmett King DMing me on the side, trying to figure this out. 1 car to the inside, Tarusio, 3 wide, nearly 4 wide. Funk around. In the middle of the pack, comes across into Tarusio, no contact. The 1 car to Joker. Watkins in the 26. Through the dirt. Canfield, Tarusio, Funk, Collins, Pearson.
oh, someone's backing up the field real bad.
Clinton Funk backing up the field, but it might just be terrified of racing next to Kendall, who is just halfway
Blinking
in this race. Wonder if iRacing is going to make them.
Clinton took care of it.
Give me 2 seconds. I gotta handle.
Josh got to handle business. We're watching Darren Canfield and Ignacio Tarusio. Ignacio off to the Joker.
Yeah, Watkins
trying
again.
to make the pass there.
Also blinking
Ignacio's
is
gonna
Ignacio.
make the pass, it looks like. I think
Ignacio
Ignacio's
should
gonna
have
make the
this.
pass, yeah.
Should have this. He should have this on the car still on the main circuit. Watkins out and away currently. As we go to the back, we got a bit of a train for P3 through 6, although it looks like P6 is falling back. Those that final S section is absolutely terrifying. We got a race going on there. Wyatt Pearson versus Darren Canfield coming down to turn 1 on the inside. Wyatt Pearson holds it. He goes off to his Joker.
That's a great decision.
He had the outside. He set himself up for it. He needed to take it.
Yeah, he made a nice pass, had about 6/10 up, and said goodbye.
Well, we're going to come out to a merge here.
Yep. He's merging with Kendall Collins. Kendall Collins still blinking. I've never seen anybody get pulled off the track for blinking. I know it's a feature now. We have it enabled.
Oh, Clinton Funk off the track. I thought I heard someone
blinking.
Yeah, Clinton Funk has parked it. I thought I heard someone in the catch fence. I'm sorry, Josh.
Oh, he massively crashed in the Joker. He clipped the wall, climbed the fence, and rolled the car like a sprint car crash. That was.
Yeah,
you got
I
this?
thought I heard.
Watch this. Look at this. Into the wall, up the fence, up and over. Brian, get the flip counter ready. This is a public PSA. I hate that I'm saying this right now. Please do not message any of us when we're casting these. We have a bunch of other things that we're doing right now. I think I've rectified the problem. Go to a NASA manager that isn't one of us.
Let me give him 2 for that.
Wyatt Pearson has spun from 4th. Warren Watkins leads.
Yeah, still leading. Oh, big merge coming up. But the blinking still. Yep, and there it is.
Contact with Tarusio and Collins for 2nd. But Collins that's terrifying. Racing a blinking car.
Yeah, Collins isn't really even at fault there, in my opinion. Like, he had no idea where Torrens was. Tarusio, my mistake.
That was it.
Oh my goodness gracious, we're sorry, Watkins. We got so caught up on the blinking. It was so quick. Yeah, Warren Watkins wins P1.
Tarusio, Collins, Pearson, Canfield, and Funk in heat number 3.
I got excited. I looked at Clinton adding to my flip counter and
forgot
what lap we were on.
I saw a blinking car and lost it.
Yeah,
and
all the blinking just disoriented me. Like I got lost
Jameson
there.
Leckenby, Robert Martin, Dan Storm, Chris Susky, Nick Kulikowski, Kevin Bolland, and James Watt for Heat for 4.
Interested to see what James Watson can do here. He's been fast all season, but keeps running into the worst kind of luck, Josh.
He was leading in Bark River and got caught up in a couple of accidents. Then I think had a technical failure and couldn't make the start. So will he take the Joker like Watkins and like Justin did right off the rip? We'll have to see. Heat 4 in Australia.
It's 2 for 2 now. I think you got to.
Big flag.
Ooh,
Wheel
bad
spin
start
off
for
the
Johnson.
line.
Or Martin.
Robert Martin, bad start as well. Down to the first corner, tries to climb Dan Storm's car. Off the road goes Susky, 3
goodness
around.
gracious.
It's the 80 going wide. Was Watson. He hit the gantry, I think, but it wasn't solid. Bolland spins, Storm spins. Leckenby leads on the regular course. Robert Martin ahead of James Watson on the Joker. Sorry, Leckenby threw the Joker as well.
Not what Watson wanted. Oh, someone's climbing the catch fence again.
One car.
I think that was Kulikowski. But he got down. Oh, that was Susky climbing the catch fence.
Susky was in the Joker.
Oh,
and
Watson.
That's impressive.
Yeah, Watson looking for a pass. He's got a Joker again if he's going to stay the inside. He's got a Joker again because he's not going to have the line for the turn.
Closes the door. He stays out.
Oh my.
Martin behind him.
I-
Kulikowski Jokers.
I would have
He wanted
Joker
the
because he's
Joker, but it
definitely...
looked like he lost the car a little bit and said, I got to take the regular track.
Maybe, because now he's going to come out into traffic again. He had the opportunity to get kind of like open air. I mean, he's still got plenty of time. He is bridging the gap. But, I mean, well, Leckenby might be out and away. Leckenby only has 1 Joker done, so
Kulikowski.
he's 6 seconds up.
Kulikowski's got a Joker left. Leckenby's done. Watson has 1 left. Watson stays out. Kulikowski, sorry, Jokers. See
Smart from
happen.
Watson to stay out.
I'm going to agree what you said, Brian. You get to see the delta in real time. Kulikowski, 2 second for the moment.
Oh, there's a battle
He's gonna
in the
take that.
Joker.
Susky
3 cars
and
right now.
Bolland exiting the Joker side by side. They touch. Susky takes the spot. Who do you go for Leckenby?
Oh,
1 or 2 around. It's Martin and it's Susky in the 96 as they kept.
Ooh.
No. Robert Martin
that was
clipped
not Martin.
the
That was
curb.
Dan Storm. Dan Storm, Martin, purple car. It had to be Martin.
It was
He
Martin.
was just sitting there.
So he wasn't just sitting there. I went back and looked at it. The momentum of his spin carried him back.
Oh,
Watson to the lead, clips the wall on the merge. Stays ahead of Kulikowski by a car length.
Nicely done from Watson. I didn't think that was going to be possible.
Watson takes the lead, coming to the white flag here in Australia. Kulikowski second. Bolland, Martin, Storm, Susky.
Oh, and Leckenby is
Leckenby.
fading.
Leckenby's gone.
He was so far ahead, I got crossed up as to who was leading, so I apologize if I mentioned Watson was leading. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
James
yeah.
just got caught in traffic.
Yeah, he
Well,
must
no,
have because Leckenby is still out
avoided
and away.
that entire incident up front. That first turn incident, Leckenby just said, "No, I'm not going to be a part of that."
Yeah, Watson
Got
got
to drive
bad
away.
luck.
Final chicane.
And
Jameson Leckenby winning heat number 4 in Australia.
nicely done from Leckenby to hold on. Hell of a race from James Watson, though.
Great recovery after driving off the road to avoid that disaster in turn 1.
Yeah, best
Kulikowski,
outcome.
Bolland, Martin, Storm, and Susky to the semifinal.
Best outcome without a doubt. I don't think that you could have, given the circumstances, I don't think you could ask for something better than what he gave tonight.
Get set and ready for the first semifinal. 8 cars in this one. Christopher Utsi, James Watson, Kendall Collins, James Mensch, Garth McDade, Robert Martin, Clinton Funk, and Alex Larson. So now, not inverted. Where you finished is where you're going to grid. A couple of these guys that had some issues will be able to grid at the best possible place. for this semifinal. Waiting for Collins, waiting for Mint, Martin, and Funk. What are we thinking, boys? Chaos in turn 1?
I can't talk. Darnell is smoke screening me.
Yeah, sorry. I was bothering our producer.
Darnell is smoke screening, and I've got pork chops and rice sitting in front of me that Chloe just brought me, and I want to eat them, but I can't. I'm
It's
taking
going to
one
be chaos.
here.
This is the
Semi-final
Josh,
A in Australia.
Oh,
One car
Josh.
Oh, you
blinked.
gotta jump.
Kendall Collins. Another car blinked. It was Funk, green flag. Off the line.
Somebody jumped
They
and
to the
blinking.
Inside. Collins blinking again. Funk got a black flag. 2 cars off the track. There goes Watson off the road. Mensch goes off the road. Collins continues to blink. I'd be terrified if I was everybody else. Into the regular course goes is that Yutzi leading McDade. As Watson leads at the end of the merge. He will take the lead.
Top 3
Collins
from
looking
the
to
race
the
to
side.
the feature.
As they
So-
nearly touch.
Hills.
I don't
Oh my
I don't
goodness,
like
Mensch
John.
spins.
I don't like a black flag car pushing the leader around. That's
He didn't get a penalty. From what I can see.
Kendall Collins has a black flag right now.
Continues to blink, continues to slide. He takes the second Joker. Does have a black flag in the 167. Interesting that iRacing, you talked about it in the heat race, how the iRacing protocol, I guess you could say, is to penalize blinking cars, and he's still able
This
to
is pretty
drive.
egregious. This is pretty egregious. I'm not going to lie.
I think like most things, it's built for the road side of things, and we get the leftovers. So I think 5 laps on a 40-second lap is not enough blinking for it to.
I
do
think
anything.
Kendall just pulled over.
Turns to the pit lane. Christopher Yutzi fastest lap. Watson completes his strategy. Yutzi stays out.
Well, I hope you didn't hear us and then feel guilty about the blinking. We weren't trying to make you feel bad, but definitely yell at your internet provider.
Top 3 transfer out of this.
Robert Martin's in a fight in
Semifinal.
the Joker, and he doesn't know it yet. He's going to come out. We'll see where that merge is. Clinton Funk should be, or Alex Larson should be right in front of him. There he is.
Oh, Martin not able to hang
There's
on.
wide
Oh, and
clips
clips the
of
barrier.
Lucky that tire's still on the car.
He's lucky he didn't spin. Or take one of those little styrofoam signs along for the ride.
Yeah, I saw one official race where somebody
was in the
got
race with
stuck
you.
on their hood. Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
got
he had
stuck
to pull
on their
over.
hood.
He blinded him.
James Watson.
Oh, Yutzi trying, but it's just not
Yutzi.
enough. Watson's out and away currently. 6/10 up, 8/10 up. We'll say 8/10. It was a second based on how it accordions up through these S's, but it's about
Gonna be a
8/10.
Joker battle though.
White flag.
Yutzi's
Yeah,
gonna
I-
take it this lap. Man.
Watson.
Yutzi should have it with 8.
A Joker left.
Yutzi may have it.
8 has a Joker left as well. Larson has a Joker left. The Yutzi will fire off to the Joker lane. McDade has to do the same. No, McDade already took this, so apologies there. So everybody else is done. Yutzi
Watson.
will take this.
Yeah, he will.
By a big margin, but James is going. Top three are going for this.
McDade looking really good as well. Alex Larson trying to close in a second behind the 111. Final corner. Christopher
Watson, don't lose
Yutzi, 8:33. Thought he was losing it. He was just celebrating, winning semifinal A. Watson second. Third will be McDade as Larson tries everything he can, but he is the first man out. Martin Funk mentioned Collins out in Australia.
Good race from all top 3 drivers there. Garth McDade ran into issues early on. Same with James Watson. And yeah, just nicely done. Yutzi, though, with that holding on to the Joker for the last 2 laps worked out in the semifinal.
Now, semifinal B, Casey Knight, Daryl Young, Nick Kulikowski, Wyatt Pearson, Carter Stickney, Benjamin Archer, Dan Storm, and Emmett King. 8th and final car for this semifinal. We actually only have 7. Emmett King withdrew. Jump start. or Storm
With
in the
Dan
80.
Storm.
Green flag. Side by side, Pearson and Kulikowski. Knight leads us into the first corner. Young wide. Kulikowski nearly into him. Top
Storm
two
around
take
in the
to the
back.
Joker. Everybody else as Storm loops it in the back from high above.
Now Storm looped it by
Kulikowski
himself,
leads.
but that was the cleanest start we've had all evening.
One car, Archer, gets hit by Pearson.
Daryl Young all over the rear ring. Someone's off. Nope, never mind. That was someone. I thought someone went off track. Oh, Casey Knight pulls away though. I do not know what happened. to
Casey
Daryl
Knight's
Young.
all over the track through the chicane as the 36 leads at the end of the first lap. Got an interesting development that's developing in chat. A couple of people, interesting
What?
conundrum. As Leckenby didn't qualify, as I think he took the Joker on his qualifying lap, that put him in the front for qualifying, and then he ran away with the heat winner. So that's a little interesting tidbit
happens.
there.
Ended up sacrificing 7 points in the championship for that, though.
8
And,
points if you get P1.
Yeah, 8. That's correct. I don't know my own points.
You don't know how to
I don't
read,
think-
do math.
I don't think Leckenby intentionally.
Sticky Archer,
didn't-
sorry, Josh. Thought they were gonna.
You're
crash.
good. I don't think Leckenby intentionally didn't take the Joker. I just think it was just one of those things that kind of sort of worked itself out in his favor. Kind of, I guess.
I want to relate to that because yesterday Brian and I were hanging out in the Yes2 Motorsport. They had a Ken Block Memorial, a couple of hours, right? And there were rallycross tracks, and I jumped in and I'm running laps, and I jumped to the Joker, and I completely forgot that it was qualifying, and you get disqualified. So maybe that's the thought process that happened with Leckenby. It's easy to do.
I've seen. Yeah, I don't think Leckenby is exactly. He's not new to our league, right? I've seen him in lights before, if I'm not mistaken.
The second season.
Yeah, second season.
So, like, he knows the rallycross tracks. I'm hedging the bet, like, this black flag on qualifying is relatively new. I'm hedging the bet that it was just not thinking. Just trying not to use up the fresh track on your first lap type of thing.
Easy to do.
Knight continues to lead. Kulikowski second. Daryl Young in third. Those three are done with their strategy. Stickney's got one left. It's Pearson in the Joker as well in the 17. Stickney will come out behind Daryl Young. Pearson comes out behind Stickney. So the running order pretty settled at the moment. Although Pearson, Wyatt's got a Joker left, but I wonder if he'll only be able to get by Carter. We'll see. White flag for Casey Knight.
I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to catch him up to Daryl Young. Casey Knight has controlled this race.
How this track rubbers in.
Oh, that's not what you're looking for if you're Wyatt going off the track. I think you realized, oh, I need to Joker.
Into the Joker, he passes Archer. Can he get Stickney? He might be able to get Stickney, but that's about it, and he doesn't even get that. Through the chicane, AC Knight will win the semifinal. Kulikowski second. Young in third. Fourth will be Stickney. Fifth will be Pearson. Sixth will be Archer. Seventh, Dan Storm. I had a mini panic attack because I saw Dan Storm pop at the top of timing. I knew he parked the car. I was really concerned that we'd have an issue. But
Nicely done from Casey Knight.
that is our grid for that race set. We got one semifinal left. Ignacio Terusio, Chris Spalding, Olivier Ratto, Kevin Balland, Canfield, Harris, Pascucci, and Susky for our third semifinal here in Australia.
Hold on. Did I watch 3 semifinals now?
4 heats,
third
3
one now.
semifinals with 28
Oh my
drivers.
goodness gracious. We have
28
so many
cars.
drivers in NASA now.
Didn't want to put too many cars on the track, so we expanded it to 4. Still, it's a little more of a battle than these guys are used to because only 12 go. I mean,
I like
right now
it.
we're seeing 6 and 7 struggle with turn 1, so I didn't want to put 16 on the track here.
What numbers, Brian?
No,
13.
no,
6,
no,
7.
no, stop. Stop it. No. Oh my God. Stop. Darnell, come on. We're waiting for
I
Darren
know,
Canfield.
I really want Darnell to do the hands.
Canfield. Oh God. No. Oh God. Now they're talking about it in chat. Oh, God, stop it. Semifinal C in Australia. I'm just going to talk over you guys. Green off the line. Spalding and Terusio lead us down to turn 1. Balland, Rateau, and Harris in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Full Joker on the first opportunity, staying out as He again stays out. But now he's in a good spot, I guess, but I don't know, guys. Harris and Rateau over the jump. Harris takes the spot.
So it could have been
Terusio leads.
Like, I can see it with Spalding, what he's thinking. So now he is P3, and he's the only car that hasn't jokered. If I'm him, I'm jokering now. Like,
yes.
he should know, or at least feel like he's faster than these cars in front of him.
You have to joker now to counter these guys. Otherwise, you're going to get buried in traffic. But if he continues to pull the wet strategy, and he does.
He does.
I don't know, guys.
Maybe he's looking to close. Maybe he's looking to close the distance to Bolin more before he takes a joker. Because I mean, he does technically have a little bit of clean air right now, but he's probably going to come out behind Terusio or battling, which isn't good either.
Terusio
or Susky, my bad.
His strategy: Balland second, Spalding, Susky, Harris, Rateau, and Pascucci. 3 laps to go for the 4-1-2.
I'm watching Susky throw this car so hard. He's got one wheel off of the ground. You can see it turning, trying to just get grip. And buddy, that wheel is not touching. It will do nothing for you right now.
Spalding takes his first joker.
Finally.
See what will happen. Spalding passes Balland. Will he get Terusio on this merge? He will not this time around. Now, if he doesn't do his second joker back-to-back, he's going to get caught with Balland potentially. You have to.
You have to, because he's so close to the back of Terusio right now that it's guaranteed for the pass. It's guaranteed. There's no reason to try to make it happen on track right now. There's no reason to try to make it happen.
Sliding into turn 1 is Terusio. Spalding follows the 412. Oh, that...
He's so lucky Bolin followed. He's so lucky.
Harris doesn't, though. Harris has 0 jokers taken. He takes his first one now. The 411 might put a wrench in the works here with the top 2. What a pass from Spalding. Did Terusio hit the curb and popped up to the lead? Goes the points leader.
Spalding, there must be 1,000 horseshoes in that cross cart with him.
Spalding leads as we take the white flag. And that will solidify that with this final lap because he still has a joker left. Nobody will be able to get by him. Terusio holds second. Balland passed a joker. Harris has a joker left. Terusio might be on the outside looking in, but we'll have to wait.
I think he is.
Spalding out and away.
I think he is.
Terusio will be battling on the merge with Balland, but he holds the spot ahead of Harris.
Nicely done. Good joker from Bolin. That single issue from Terusio didn't even knock him off track. Moved him from P1 down to P3.
Spalding, Balland, and Terusio transfer Harris, Susky, Rateau, and Pascucci out in Australia.
Good racing from the top 3. Good racing.
Going to be fascinating in the next couple of moments when we have 13 cars taking to the track here in Winton for the first feature race here at Winton for NASA Sim Racing. But the grid is set. We're going to step aside for a break, get these guys some warm-up. I'm going to eat some pork chops. We'll be back shortly. Stick around.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Side between these two in turmoil. This is going to get spicy.
Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap clock at the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Magnus will hold his spot.
You're so interesting.
The NASA Cross Car Challenge on ASN is brought to you by Whiplash SimCams, bringing you every angle, every lap. Visit Facebook.com/WSimCams, and thank you to Andrew Cardinale IV for camera support all season. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe to the Automotive Sports Network, no matter the platform, at ASN TV USA. According to Brian, we might even be on the dark web. I took a look while we were in break. We're at 940 subscribers, right? We're looking for 1,000, trying to hit that number. So smash that button if you're not already. And if you'd like to race in NASA, we have something for everyone we're here in 2026. All the info is at nasasimracing.com. We're also looking for partners. If you want to put your name on a race or a series or whatever, join in, message me or Brian. We'll get you situated as we welcome you back to round 4 of the NASA Cross Car Challenge for the Futures Division here in Winton in Australia with Brian Sawyer in the production truck, Josh Darnell next to me in the commentary box. My name is Josh Mertz, live on the Automotive Sports Network. And gentlemen, we are heading to grid in about a minute. Josh, you first. What are we thinking? Aside from the obligatory chaos that we know it's going to be.
I think it's going to be super important for any of the drivers that got bad heat results and maybe not the LCQ results that they were looking for to take the jokers as early as possible to get themselves out and away of slower traffic. If we don't see that happen, we are going to see accidents. 13 cars on this track, having done official races, is dangerous. So we'll just have to wait and see how these drivers handle some of the more dangerous parts of this track and the Joker merges, but I think it's really going to come down to strategy.
Boys, I got a hot take. I don't think Chris Spalding is finishing this race. He's in first in timing right now, and he is starting 9th or 10th, somewhere back there.
He's got to change his strategy.
He's going to be...
He just fell out of the server. Oh, no. For the points leader, connection dropped due to upload packet lost. He has fallen out of the server, lost connection as we go to grid.
He's got about a minute to get back.
Yeah. There is no holding for grid. If you fall out, it is a technical failure. He has to hope that he can get back in the next 55 seconds. Let's take a look at the grid.
I'm hoping.
Justin
That's
Morton on
awful
pole
lot to
position.
say.
Scout
Look how
Lawrence,
good I am
Warren
at
Watkins,
predictions.
Jamison Leckenby, Chris Utzi, Casey Knight, Chris Spalding, if he can get back, James Watson, Nick Kulikowski, Ballan McDade, Young and Terusio, 13 cars. Well, what it's listed as 13 cars, getting set to go here in Australia.
Hey, Josh, don't you think it's a little... Brian just said something really interesting. Look how good I am at predicting things. I'm feeling a little bit of insider trading going on. I think Brian had something to do.
I did not ship tinfoil hats as part of the ASN Welcome Committee yet, so I don't know how you got that. So, we got a couple cars missing. Ballan's not in.
God.
Spalding is missing the grid. Leckenby, well, no, Spalding didn't make it. The only car left. 12 cars, 10 laps, 2 jokers. Thanks for joining us on ASN. We get set to go green in Australia. Spalding has connected again. If he can get rolling, he can join from the pit lane. We go green in Australia. Morton off the line. Lawrence side by side with him. Watkins and Leckenby. One car deep on the brakes. In turn one, it was Utzi. Nearly into Casey Knight. Looks like 4 or 5 cars split. Everybody else to the regular course. Off the road goes Lawrence. We have Leckenby. They're battling for the lead on the Joker at the moment. Leckenby to the lead. Side by side, Lawrence and Watson. Watson over, under. What a move trying to make the spot. Now they merge back. Morton 5th. He's stuck in traffic. Is the man who started from pole position. Spalding has yet to get back going in the 039. At the end of the first lap, Leckenby leads ahead of Lawrence, Watson, Balland, Morton, and what a run for Watkins in the 26. Perfect opportunity to make up some points on the points leader, guys. Jokering, Lawrence, and Leckenby. Morton to the Joker as well. Casey Knight to the Joker. Kulikowski and Terusio. Chris Spalding says computer trash in Discord. I don't think they'll be making it.
Unfortunate.
Back to the grid.
That is heartbreaking. I've had those kind of failures myself, just with the VR and when my internet wasn't stable, and it is heartbreaking to be on the receiving end of those kind of issues.
Talk about it all the time. You don't expect it, right, to have those kind of failures, but it's the equivalent of a motor failure in real racing with sim racing. You have
what's even worse is that it always seems to happen like 10 seconds before it actually matters. Like, it had 7 minutes to do for him to drop out, then it didn't, and decides to do it. Oh,
Watson
don't merge.
exits the Joker. Lawrence, second for Watson. Lawrence is third in the 08. They nearly touch. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, Morton in 4th. 5th is Watkins. 6th, Balland. Knight, Utzi, Kulikowski, Terusio, Young, and McDade.
Look for a move on the
Leckenby's
turn
done
one.
with his strategy. Keep an eye on Warren Watkins. No jokers taken for the 26 at the moment. Who will Joker Morton does? Will this put fastest man in seeding to the lead? We'll have to wait. Watkins already takes his first Joker.
He should have it. Both of these drivers should make it out.
Morton to the lead. Watkins second. Leckenby in third. Watson and Lawrence 4th and 5th. Over goes Watson in the 39. He clipped the tires ever so slightly and turtled he goes. Another bit of bad luck. The 39. You get too close, those tire barriers will bite you. We're looking at. If I stand corrected, Morton and Watkins are done with their strategy now. Christopher Utzi has a Joker left, but he hits the gantry! Exiting the jump, he crossed, cut the track, off the track, and that was from 5th. The 833 out in Australia.
Morton, Watkins, and Leckenby still all over each other, the top 3.
Look, he clipped that curb. If it was a couple years ago, that gantry wouldn't have been solid. He would have been able to get away with it. Now, off he goes. Top 5 right now that are sitting in a transfer spot to go to the Masters race. Morton, Watkins,
good entry from Leckenby.
Lawrence, and Knight. Leckenby looking good.
Another good entry from Leckenby.
Boland, Young, and McDade and Yahtzee have not finished their Joker strategy, so we'll see a little bit of shake-up in the mid to backfield, but I don't think we're going to see much shaking up front now. It's just drive the track and don't push too hard.
I think we got 4 laps left. I think Leckenby's looking to make a move. He was surging that last. He had 2 really good entries. That last lap looked really good. He keeps taking it super wide here, which is exactly what you want to do, and he gets the speed off before the jump. Brings the gap down even more.
Fastest lap. Last lap was Morton. 40.9, 41.0 for Watkins, 41.1 for Leckenby, Lawrence 41.6, Knight 41.5.
Oh, big issue.
Watkins saves it. He clipped the same tires that Watson did, but got away with it. Watson's back on track. We've lost Arth McDade in the 111. 3 to go for Justin Morton.
He is so lucky he didn't break that car. Morton looking really good up at front.
Through turn 3. These guys beating and banging Watkins and Leckenby. As that was into turn 2 and 3, they were getting close. Leckenby was 3/6 up on Watkins, but 3/10 slower than Morton. I think this battle is for second.
All Watkins has to do is just keep his nose clean. That's it. This track is notoriously difficult to pass on. He needs to just keep his delta positive and maintain this gap. That's it.
Tell you what, though, Josh. Holland and Terusio have a Joker left, and I think they are within striking distance to steal this from Lawrence or Knight or both of them. Just have to wait and see.
If that's the case, without a doubt.
Terusio's done with his strategy. I stand corrected. So it is Kevin Bolland who has the 1 lap left. He did not take the Joker this time. We'll have to see. But I mean, he's going to get these 2 at least, so that'll sneak him into a transfer spot.
He's going to come out behind Leckenby, without a doubt. He may get Lawrence, depending on how these next laps kind of come through. It's about... You get about 3 seconds going through the Joker.
Scout Lawrence lighting up the rear tires of the 08, trying to stay ahead of Casey Knight as Justin Morton, the newcomer from Missouri, took the white flag and he heads over the jump. Comfortably ahead. Jokering is Bolland in the 49. He will pass Knight. He will pass Lawrence. So if I'm Casey Knight, I know this, and now I have to make a move on Scout Lawrence to get that transfer spot.
He just doesn't. He gets Lawrence. Won't come up. He'll come up behind Leckenby.
Knight nowhere close to Lawrence. Checkered flag. Justin Morton will win the debut of NASA Cross Car in Winton. Watkins second. Third for Leckenby on the podium. Fourth for Bolland as he sneaks the spot away from Scout Lawrence. Over the curb at the line. Lawrence holds 5th and transfers to Masters. Knight first car out. Terusio, Kulikowski, Young, Watkins, McDade, and Yahtzee. And with Chris Spalding, who missed the start in the 039.
Chris Spalding is the heartbreak of the day so far. At least heartbreak of futures. That was not how that was supposed to go. But it was a great race from Justin Morton out there. Hell of a comeback for Kevin Bolland to take P4. Just a way to stick with it from Kevin Bolland. He just kept his nose clean and just kept chugging away those laps.
Sorry, boys. I'm
looking hilarious. Sounded hilarious to me. Hopefully, I'm still here. My stuff's completely frozen, guys.
You are here.
You are still here.
Terrific. Yep.
All right, I'm just
computers do this wonderful thing where it
situate it.
Don't forget, guys, we have a complete second race as we have 32 of us hanging out and watching. Round 4 of the NASA Cross Car Challenge. Futures Division done. Masters Division coming up shortly.
Futures
Brian, will you have
done? I have points. They are ready. I've typed like the wind. I am faster than Josh Darnell's monkey type score. And
that's
here
not true.
We go.
I'm going to finish my pork chops and get ready for racing. So Brian and Josh, if you can close this one out, I'll see you in the driver's meeting.
Yeehaw. All right. Chris Spalding maintains P1 even though he did not make the grid today. He's got the He's got the drop week applied, so he's got 91 points total. Warren Watkins pulling up with 88. Jameson Leckenby rounding out the podium with 71. Casey Knight up 1 position. Justin Morton up 8 positions. Kevin Boland, Scout Lawrence, and Christopher Yahtzee both up a few. James Watson down 2. Kendall Collins down 6. Those are our top 10 drivers. Moving on to the teams battle, Kieran Lifflander Racing 2 still at 162, followed by Kieran Lifflander Racing 3 at 123. They maintain second position. Toy Story Racing down to third. They were originally tied with KLR 3, but now they're in third with 107. TWRS Teal, Prismatic, JC Academy, Impact Sim Sport, Mika Esport all up some positions. Mink Motorsports down 2, and Madworks down 6. Well, Josh, that was an exciting futures race. Unfortunate for Chris Spalding this evening, but we got some good action out of that. So I think we're getting ready to go over the Masters.
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Stick around. Don't want to miss it.
Ads will run a few times. Stick around. Same stream. Nobody's going anywhere. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN, safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the
Side by side between these two in the terminal. This is going to get spicy.
Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clogging the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Robbie's going to hold his power.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds
Side by side between these two in the terminal. This is going to get spicy.
turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clogging the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up Betty to the inside. Magnus gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Murphy's going to put this power.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds
Side by
it.
side between these two in the terminal. This is going to get spicy.
Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clogging the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. in the 26. He has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up Benny to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wets had a little bit better run, but looks like Rocky's going to hold his power.
We welcome you back to the fourth round of the NASA Cross Car Challenge for the first time ever in Winton. Futures is over. We're here for the Masters Division. And Josh Schmertz has left the building. Alex Larson joins us with Josh Darnell and myself, Brian Slayer, all in the booth, hanging out with y'all. Just a reminder, NASA Cross Cars is brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Go to facebook.com/WSimCams for all your SimCam needs. Thank you, Andrew Cardinale IV, for all your SimCam support. Just a reminder, if you like what you see, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're looking for 1,000 followers, and I could maybe get you some different ads up there once we hit that number. That'd be nice. ASN TV USA on all social media. Dark web, if you find it, you win a prize. Figure that one out one day. If you want to race with us, NASASimRacing.com. Just a reminder, we're also looking for sponsors for this series. Crosscar, Rallycross, all need a sponsor coming up for this season and March. NASASimRacing.com. I'm at the top of the tower on that. Discord, message me. We'll get you all situated. Gentlemen, are we ready for more racing?
I'm very
More
ready.
than ready.
You know,
Yeah, more than ready.
just climbing out of the
Perfect.
car myself, I'm excited to watch some of these folks that are way faster than I am.
Yeah, I think you're on concussion protocol, Alex.
I didn't
So you
flip.
spin a
I didn't flip.
You saw it spin a couple times there.
Oh my goodness.
But
Definitely spun a few times, but I didn't flip tonight.
you're the only one that got to experience it. How chaotic are those starts? They don't look very fun.
You know, I don't understand why they're so chaotic. The road is so wide going into turn one. I think everyone's just fighting for that apex, and if you take the wide line there, you can get a better setup for the first turn into the dirt. You get a great setup for the Joker. I just don't see the point of going straight in to the apex like everybody was.
Yeah. And, it's crazy. All right. Looking at timings in practice, looking like Kieran Lifflander top of the tower for the first time this season, so he has got this track dialed in. Matt Ulendi, our points leader, in second place. Speaking of points, let's go ahead and look at those points. Coming into this evening, Matthew Ulendi, 66 points. Evan McFarland, 54. Zach Blanche, 53. Indy Kirkenbauer, who is a futures driver, in the top four here with 52. Kieran Lifflander, 50. Athena Leclerc, 49. TJ Staver, Romain Rateau, Aiden Irvin, and Keenan Kusin rounding out our top 10. Moving over to the team's points, Kieran Lifflander Racing is top of the tower with 151 points. TWRS Blue, 148. That is a close battle. KLR 2 and Channel 199 Sim Racing, close battle for third and fourth. TWRS Yellow, Mika Esport, North Star Racing, TWRS Teal, Move Over at Speedy Time, and Impact Sim Sport rounding out the top 10.
Hey Brian, before you continue, Indy isn't a futures driver. That is a
Why?
continue. Yeah, it's
Why
like
does
that's
he
been
have
like
a
an issue
yellow
for.
tag?
It's been that way for a while, but I was thinking he was not in the futures race. He is a Masters driver.
Well,
It's more so Morton, who is kind of the story to be told about right now as a futures driver in the top 5. Although Indy does have a lot of, though he's not a futures driver, so it doesn't matter. So he's exactly where he should be.
well, give me 1 minute here, and I will go fix that, so we're not all confused.
He's still doing really good there for his first season. P4 in a field like this isn't exactly easy.
Yeah, we got some stacked.
No, we do have some stacked. We do have a stacked field here for sure. 39.1 is 39.186. The fastest I've done is a 39.245. So that's about the limit. I've seen drivers down in the 38s, but that's only when the track begins to grip up. So I'm imagining now. I did hear Evan McFarland did tell me that he did hit a 38 on a fresh track, but I'm not sure if that was a one-off type of thing where just all the stars aligned in the right time, in the right order, or if we're going to see that happen again. It'll be interesting for sure. It's interesting to see that nobody is down in the 38s, though. I was expecting somebody to be down there. And we're well into practice at this point. I mean, you can actually see the tarmac on the dirt sections.
Yeah, we're about to head over to qualifying here. I just got to learn how to type, and there we go. See who gets on track first.
I bet it's Morton.
It's Matt Grove.
Oh, and Karen Liftlander's out there too. Jeff Cartwright's out there. Indy Kirkenbauer, Chris Lunan, Scout Lawrence, Jake Robichaux. Warren Watkins has left the pit. Same with Matthew Lindy leaving now. Matt Kalish has left. We're starting to get everyone out there. Justin Morton, Josh Mertz, Zach Blanche now leaving pit road. Justin and Josh still editing their cars. Nope, my mistake. Josh Mertz is out there. Now we just wait and see. Matty Grove's going to be starting his opening lap. These open setups make it a little bit different. You don't want to brake coming down to the first. Just lift off the throttle. Open up that first corner as much as you possibly can. Try to get the car onto that little curbing if you can, because it helps open up this last turn before the jump. All the way over to the left to open this up. Could have used a little bit more of the track, but nice entry, nice exit. Coming up, this is a very easy spot to spin or hit those tire barriers in the top left. You want to stay away from that blue sausage curbing as well, because that can make the car bicycle and you'll lose so much time. Final S section before the start-finish line. We get ready to see Matty Grove's time. Will he set the pace? Time to beat currently. Oh, he does not say. He must have had an off track. Time to beat currently. Yeah, 39.22. Oh,
not up
that's
there in the 39s as well.
That may mess him up.
Like he's driving a little slow here.
Yeah, he is giving up this after that mess up over the jump. I think he washed that last track. Matty Grove last time around was a 41.0 flat. So Matthew Lindy, very close behind Kieran Liftlander with a 39.296 to his 39.222. Evan McFarland not out there. Oh, big crash from Lindy. That's going to reset lap number 2 for sure. He's going to have another opener, and then he will try it again. Kieran Liftlander looking to improve. Last chance for him to make any changes. Good entry into there, utilizing all the track that he can. You kind of want to get this blue curbing a little bit, just to open up the corner a little bit more. Very easy on the throttle through the S sections. You want to use the throttle to help turn the car up into 6 as you come across the start-finish line. Will Kieran improve? He does not.
He does not. It's going to take a lot to improve that 39.2.
Evan McFarland coming in with a 39.3.
He's on his second laps. He's got one more after this.
I think Matthew Lindy is done. I think Matthew Lindy might have used all his laps. So that's all he has.
He's only got 2 done, but he crashed on the second one. It will count as his second and his third. He's not going to have any speed. You don't get a second lap on this track. So yeah, you crash on that second lap, your time is done.
Evan McFarland looking to improve. Does he?
Does not. 39.321.
Does not. Last chance for Evan McFarland.
He's 7,000 slower than his first lap. Just predict it. Time right.
Ooh,
about
hit the
same.
wall.
He's losing it.
Then it will be
just
all
like
she
Matt
wrote
Lindy.
for Evan McFarland. Matthew Lindy back out, trying for a third time. This should be his opening lap, or maybe this should be his opening lap, and then he'll be able to come across the line one more time. Brian, am I wrong about that?
Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. It still says 2 on my internal screen, so it says he's on the
I
second
think-
lap. Zach Blanche, though, moves to the top of the tower on his second lap.
39.2
39.2.
flat. Nicely done from Zach Blanche. Huge time.
22/100th separate the two.
Nicely done. Huge improvement from when he was practicing earlier this week.
You see these guys
Really getting used to that car.
wheels
Oh, and there's the
gone.
tire. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a perfect time to make that kind of mistake.
Evan McFarland's also looking like he's on
Matthew
it,
Lindy.
but I think he's done.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, Evan's
Yeah.
done.
Matthew Lindy's the only car left to watch. Oh, makes
Hits
contact
the
with the
wall.
wall, and that's all she wrote. So that's going to be it for qualifying.
We got
The
Josh
positions
Mertz.
are. He's not coming
He's
back out. There's
he's
no way.
abandoned us. He's sitting there. Yeah, I think he's not moving.
So
Anybody
as
else on
it
track?
stands, I think Morton might just be practicing.
Morton is done. Yeah, Morton's done.
So as it stands right now, we have Blanche, Liftlander, Matthew Lindy, Evan McFarland, Justin Morton, Umet Akin. Okay, I'm sorry, my friend. Indy Kirkenbauer, Keenan Kusan, Jamison Leckenby, Jeff Cartwright, Matt Kalish, and Romain Rateau. Uma Akden Isley. Akden Isley. I think I got that right,
That
guys?
sounds right. Yeah.
That sounds right if we're going to do phonetics here.
Acton Isley. Yeah.
That's
I'd
off
say
the
that's
Zach
the
Blanche, so whole time on his home track.
Yeah, Blanche. Well, you know, Blanche has a little bit of an unfair advantage. Everyone else in the U.S., everyone else right now currently racing this track is looking at it upside down and reversed. Blanche is the only one currently seeing this track as how it should be. So he's a little bit of an unfair advantage.
All right, right before we get over to our first heat race, let's take a look at what we got coming up this week and the rest of the season for Cross Car and Sim Car. Next week, we're going to Crandon. It's the last of the dirt truck track races, so that's going to be a journey. We're still doing Crandon full. I want to make them all do Cowboy, and they're not going to like it. But that's going to be next Sunday, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then Thursday, 2 weeks from now. Yeah, 2 Thursdays from now, we're going to Sim Car Grand Am Series. That is back. We're going to Daytona. That's a fun time. Josh is going to learn more about GT3. And then we're coming back here for Sonoma that weekend. Sim Car Grand Am, the only thing we're covering after that for a few weeks. We're going to Watkins Glen, Montreal, Silverstone, Monza, and the Bend. NASA Rallycross will be back at some point right after the Bend, I believe. There's no official announcement yet, though.
Twenty
car
seconds
race.
before. Yeah, 20 seconds before heat number 1 will go live. Before we go live, what do you guys think is going to happen here? What's heat 1 going to look like?
I don't even know who's
think-
in it because of the invert. Jake Robichaud is going to be in it. Up
Karen
front.
Liftlander should be in there.
Don't know. We'll
We
find
get
out.
ready.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Josh Mertz, Chris Lunan, TJ Staver, Jeff Cartwright, Indy Kirkenbauer, Evan McFarland, and Zach Blanche.
Oh, Zach Blanche. That's right. He took.
And it's Josh Mertz
pole
on
position.
pole, Chris Lunan, TJ Staver, Jeff Cartwright, Indy Kirkenbauer, Evan McFarland, and Zach Blanche.
It's going to be tight racing between Jack Blanche and Evan McFarland off the line. Interesting to see who might take the Joker first, who will opt to stay out. Evan will start ahead. Evan's going to be looking to stay out of trouble. We wait to go green. RPM's up. Green flag is away. They are off, even start for most of them, but P3, Staver, good start, trying to split the middle, and he tries it a little bit too hard and gets a hold of somebody, sends him off the track.
Looks like
that was Jeff Cartwright.
The car, yeah.
Evan McFarlane, Josh Mertz, Chris Lunan, all in the Joker. Jeff Cartwright
Chris
as
Lunan
well.
leading through the Joker with Mertz in second.
Lunan going really wide, going to open it up for McFarlane, and who was that? Was that Mertz with McFarlane?
Mertz.
That's Mertz, yeah.
Mertz currently leading. Oh, yeah, Mertz currently leading, but leaves the door open.
And well, they've touched.
Oh, they touch a little bit. Mertz backs out of it. Probably going to go for second Joker, maybe? Yes, they do. Oh, but together, I don't know how that's going to play out. Trying to see where Zach Blanche is. No Jokers yet for Blanche.
Blanche stuck in traffic in P5, coming over the
Not
jump.
yet. Not stuck in traffic yet, but he does have TJ Staver breathing down his neck. It looks like he's going to come up to traffic, though, on Chris Lunan. And yes, he will. So this might slow him down.
Indy Kirkenbauer.
He has to take his Joker here.
And Mertz.
Indy Kirkenbauer currently ahead of Josh Mertz. Not by a lot. Evan McFarlane P1. Going to go back to Zach Blanche. Zach Blanche taking the spot over Chris Lunan down the start-finish line straight. And he does go off to his Joker. Smart move. Along him follows Chris Lunan. And I believe that was TJ Staver. And watching on the merge now, Zach Blanche will come out battling Josh Mertz. Not battling, ahead of Josh Mertz. Around the corner. Good P3 execution from Blanche. He needs to do it again, though. Up at the front, we have Evan McFarlane and Indy Kirkenbauer. Indy holding on to the rear wing of Evan McFarlane. Both of these drivers done with their second Joker. Blanche last lap, kind of doesn't have to take it now, but pulls the pin early. Side by side into turn number one, though.
Into it. Chris Lunan's around.
I don't think I saw contact. I think that was just hard racing. Zach Blanche may have it.
Wheels got tangled.
Ooh. Tangled wheels is never fun. Zach Blanche takes it over Indy Kirkenbauer on the merge just barely, but cannot get past Evan McFarlane. Last time around for Zach Blanche on the Joker will be, he's going to fall into the clutches of the draft maybe. Indy might be looking for a move down into turn number one. Won't make it turn number one. We'll look for turn number two. Looking inside as Indy, Zach closes the door. Last lap around, Evan McFarlane takes white flag. Zach Blanche looking for an issue. Driver in the Joker is TJ Staver and Jeff Cartwright. Behind them is Mertz and Lunan. Zach holding off Indy still, but not able to make the surge. Evan McFarlane will win heat number one. Early transfer for the world champion. Zach Blanche will come home P2, followed by Indy Kirkenbauer. Jeff Cartwright brings it home in P4. TJ Staver P5. Not sure what happened. It looks like TJ Staver was going to win that. Josh Mertz will come home in P5, and then P6 will be Chris Lunan. We get ready for heat number two. Tough race out there. Not really sure what else Zach could have done. Matty Grove, Devin Hughes, Warren Watkins, Matt Kalish, Keenan Kusan, Justin Morton, Kieran Liftlander. What do you guys think before this heat gets underway?
Well, I think
my
I'm
dark
help
horse.
You out real quick. Matt Kalish.
Go ahead. I was gonna say my dark horse is Matt Kalish. He loves these cars. He loves driving rear-wheel drive, especially in the mixed surface tracks, and I've got strong feelings about Matt.
All right, well, our eyes are on Matt Kalish. Green flag is away. It looked like a driver may have missed the start, but I can't be certain. We are side by side down in the back row. They break off, no issues so far. Two drivers will stay on side by side into the Joker, almost three wide. We got like the Blue Angels going on down there. 2 by 2 and a single in each row. They straighten out, but big contact behind them. They somehow don't make it worse. But I believe
Kieran
That was
Lifflander got the
Kieran
worst end of
Lifflander
that.
making out worse. Yeah. Warren Watkins out on track now. I believe he missed the start. So as it starts crossing the line, Devin Hughes is P1 currently. Matty Grove, or my bad, Matt Kalish. Oh, they're taking the Jokers again. We'll see how this works itself out. Out on the main track, Matt Kalish follows. Is Matty
Kalish is going to come out here 3 cars behind now.
Kieran Lifflander still trying to find a way around these drivers. He has a Joker down. Kusen is up on him currently. Maybe. I think Kusen might have just taken the Joker. Kieran looking for a way around. Kieran looking. He'll have the bet entry, but he makes it work. He goes to the Joker. Gets out of trouble. Still leading is Devin Hughes. Kieran Lifflander in the Joker, but he's got to find a way around Matt Kalish. Can he do it? Matt Kalish is going to come out battling Devin Hughes. This might be what Kieran Lifflander wants to see. Kieran tries to make a way around, but loses more time. Can't make it happen. Two laps to go as we come to lap number 4. Devin Hughes still leading, but under pressure now from Matt Kalish. Looking inside is Matt, side by side down to turn number 1. Turn number 2, though, Matt will hold it and block Devin Hughes from taking any more room. Out and away, Matt tries to run. Devin now falling into the clutches of Kieran. Devin will have the inside line. Kieran may have to check up. Good passing from Kieran Lifflander. Devin Hughes had to check up hard if he didn't want to get into contact. Kieran, his sights now set on Matt Kalish. Will he have enough time to make it work?
Devin Hughes gets spun with a Joker rejoin there.
Unfortunate.
He got spun so fast it didn't even register as an incident.
Devin Hughes with perfect driving skills gets the car corrected faster than Brian's production truck telemetry can register what happened. Matt Kalish up front still holding off Kieran Lifflander. Last time around for Matt was 40.3, 40.5 for Kieran. Kieran looking again but can't make it stick. In the S section, all Matt needs to do is get it home clean. Through the left and through the right, it'll be Matt Kalish who comes home and heat number 2 winner. The dark horse of this race wins. Kieran Lifflander will finish P2, and Justin Morton, coming out of nowhere, will come home in P3. Good win from him. Devin Hughes, after contact, will finish P4. Keenan Kusen 5th. Matty Grove and Warren Watkins, who I believe missed the start. So that sucks. Sorry about that, Warren.
Warren did miss the start.
Yeah, Warren, that sucks, man. Our heart goes out to you. We get ready for heat number 3. We got Jake Robichaux, Scout Lawrence, Kevin Bolin, Romain Rateau, Jamison Leckenby, Umat Akden Isley, and Matthew Lindy. Alex, what are you thinking?
You know, I have watched Matthew Lindy drive on the dirt more times than I realize, and every time he always just surprises me with how great he is at driving rear-wheel drive vehicles in the dirt, whether it be oval, rallycross, trucks.
Full contact.
He's just good.
4 cars off to the Joker, 2 guys sideways as we come into turn number 2. That was Romain Rateau and Matthew.
That is the end of Lindy's race. His car is on fire.
Curse there.
Lindy gets hit twice by Romain Rateau's right rear. And it forced him in twice. He gets hit, and it's forced him into the barrier. Nothing he could do besides maybe not have tried to take it, besides not have been there. As I go back to the live races,
yeah,
Kevin Bolin is also
my gosh, we're having accidents all over the place. We're going to look. This is Jake Robichaux, Kevin Bolin, and Umat. All 3 of them get together. Looks like it brings in Scout Lawrence and Jamison Leckenby also. 1 car skipped through there. I think it might have been. No, it wasn't. Definitely not Lindy because his car's out. Scout Lawrence.
Leckenby. I
Scout
thought
Lawrence
Jake
was the, big
Robichaux.
winner of that.
I thought
Or
Jake
Romain.
Robichaux got through it, but I guess not.
No,
5
Jake
out of the
Robichaux
7
was-
cars got tied up there.
This is all.
So
This is what we got
P1
for-
Romain. Yeah, it's Scout versus Romain Rateau currently. Scout Lawrence looking inside. Oh, gets crossed up. Has to check.
Gonna go take
Has
a
to restart
second
all that.
look back at that while they're a little separated. Somebody keep an eye on them, see if they get close.
I got it.
But I want to get this up from high above, see what exactly happened here. Trying to figure out who's up front here.
I believe that's
it's
Jake Robichaux.
The pink car, yeah.
The pink car is Kevin Boland.
Kevin Boland. All right. So it happens
Nothing
right
has
up at
changed
this
up
next-
front.
This next set of turns here. Looks like Jake Robichaux hits the wall, becomes a second wall. Everybody right into him.
There's
Nobody
nowhere
hits
they could
brakes
go.
sometimes. And then that leaves Romain Rateau sliding the car, but I think he's
He
able
almost
to
saves it.
almost it. Oh, wow.
That was the definition of a racing
Jameson right
incident.
into it. And then who was just sliding right through? Is that Scout? That's Scout getting right at. Nope. Scout was involved in this. Yeah, that
Rateau was the
Romain
one
Rateau.
who now has a 2.5
Oh.
second lead on Joker strategy.
Yeah. So after the Joker, Romain has this in the bag, barring any mistakes. This should be no contest.
These the only 2 cars driving? No, we have 3 cars driving. Jameson Leckenby is still on the track. His car is alive. Matt Lindy, Jake Robichaux, Umet, and Kevin Boland are all out of this race.
Yeah, wow.
That's
This
the biggest
one,
wreck we've seen all season. Scout Lawrence trying to make the pass on, or maintaining on Joker
Leckenby.
strategy.
Romain Rateau
Yeah.
will come home. One of the few survivors of heat number 3 will come home in P1, followed by Scout Lawrence and then Jameson Leckenby. Sorry, my timing tower got messed up on my end there for a second. Good try from Scout Lawrence there to a hell of a surge after that accident to try to come back and get P1. But I think Randon just having their Jokers already done that was just awful. Bad timing. We get ready for C-Main. Semifinal number 1, Zach Bland, Scout Lawrence, Justin Morton, Jeff Cartwright, Kevin Boland, Keenan Kusen, Josh Mertz, Jake Robichaux, and Warren Watkins. LCQ is going to be interesting. A lot more cars out on track. These drivers aren't going to be exactly used to this. We have 9 people out there.
How many are making it
Front
through this
runners.
race, Josh?
Front runners are going to be Zach Blanche and Scout Lawrence, Jeff Cartwright, and Justin Morton behind them. So we'll see. If I'm Zach, what do you guys think? Joker immediately?
Joker immediately. Get away from it.
Joker immediately. We get ready to go green. Green flag is down. Good start from Blanche. Really bad start from, I believe that was Cartwright on the line. Oh, crash!
there
Ball in the
goes.
wall.
Jake Robichaux out
Absolutely
of the dirt too.
destroys Robichaux in the helicopter that followed.
Kevin Boland
Boland's
out of
car
this
is
race.
ruined. Blanche and Scout both in the Joker. Early Jokers, and then Blanche is leading. Behind them is Cartwright, who, wow, surges up to P3 after that incident. Warren Watkins behind him, Justin Morton, Keenan Kusen, and Josh Mertz. Jake Robichaux, after the incident, falls all the way to the back. Kevin Boland out of this race. Blanche, I think I would stay out on track. No, he will Joker again. Interesting strat. Him and Scout both done. Behind them, Jeff Carter gets in the wall and collects one driver. 2 drivers get around. Good driving from Justin Morton to get away from that. Josh Mertz gives him plenty of room to come back on track.
Just giving you a confirmation that the top 4 from this race will advance to the feature. Had to go check. iRacing's a little bit weird on how it likes to do it. Gonna hit a couple replays real quick while we have a second. Gonna look right at the beginning. And
It was a hell of a
look
hit
at that start.
that Jake got.
Jake gets hit, spins around, he goes around. Kevin Boland's around.
It's a miracle
Now
that
we'll
Cartwright
look,
survived.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a second look at the Cartwright incident here. Cartwright hits the wall, collects Warren Watkins, and then he also has another incident not too long after that. He is not having a good time in that car.
Unfortunate night for Jeff Cartwright. What's up, Alex?
Morton for the last transfer spot to split Joker strategies. They both had 2 Jokers remaining. Josh stayed on track. Morton decided to go on Joker and now has a 1.5 second advantage on Mertz. So we'll see how this plays out.
Excellent to know.
Blanche
Josh
starting to pull away.
Right now. He has to respond right now. I think he forgot the Joker existed. He was in the dirt, going a little slow. He might lose his spot to Warren Watkins. Maybe.
Fun fact, we'll see. I don't know. He'll come out battling Justin
He's just
Morton.
overtaken Morton. They're going to be
Morton,
close.
he will not. Morton will hold the
That's one way to overtake Morton.
Morton's not going to be happy about that one, but yeah, he's not going to be happy about that one. But he will maintain the transfer. Back up
Morton,
front, I check on
Morton
Blanche and Scout.
Yeah, that's
Mertz is the last one in the transfer.
Oh, that's more. Oh, that's Kusan. Oh, that's. Oh no, Morton not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah, Keenan Kusan up into third. He's finished his second Joker. He will probably be third. Zach Blanche is going to win this heat though.
He will. Yeah. Cutting it very close to those tire bearers in the last lap around. Zach Blanche will win LCQ number 1, followed by Scout Lawrence, who gives it everything they've got. Comes home in P2, defending it from Keenan Kusan. Nicely done from him. Josh Mertz, I think with a preliminary cancel symbol next to his name. It will come home in P4 after contact with Justin Morton. Warren Watkins, P6, Jake Robichaux, P7, Jeff Cartwright, and Kevin Boland. Hell of a crash from Kevin Boland. LCQ number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We got Kieran Liftlander, Indy Kirkenbauer, Jameson Leckenby, Devin Hughes, TJ Staver, Matthew Lindy, Matty Grove, Kirst Lunen, Umat, Akdenisley.
There's a lot of heavy hitters in this heat here.
There's a lot of heavy hitters and a lot of people with a chip on their shoulder. So we're going to see how this race goes.
I think there's going to be some folks missing out.
Green flag. Lindy already making contact with Devin. Lindy already into the rear of Devin Hughes. Again into the rear of Devin Hughes. Liftlander, Kirkenbauer, Staver, and Lindy all in the Joker currently. Out on the track, Leckenby leads TJ Staver. I go back up front. Lindy's getting a little crossed up on Joker exit. Liftlander still leading. That is Devin Hughes looking for a way around Indy Kirkenbauer, who's not giving him any chances. Good entry from Devin Hughes. He may have the speed coming down the line, but he sacrifices it going wide. Puts himself into the clutches of Matty Lindy coming up to start finish straight. Will Lindy Joker again to get himself out of traffic? He doesn't. Stays on track after seeing the first 2 front runners Joker. Kieran Liftlander and Indy Kirkenbauer in the Joker now. Liftlander still leading. Kirkenbauer trailing. P1 and P2 for these 2 drivers. Devin Hughes getting crossed up. Lindy makes the pass on track. Important move that needed to happen. I'm going to run it back and see exactly what happened. Devin Hughes got crossed up coming off the grass in the transfer area. Lindy takes advantage and maintains the spot. Good pass. 3/10 up now. A lot of work still cut out for Lindy. He needs to dig. Wants this spot up in the good, in the P1 or P2 is what he needs to get if he wants to maintain a sizable advantage coming into the feature race.
Devin Hughes,
someone off track in the Joker.
Front.
Kieran Liftlander still leading. Indy Kirkenbauer, Devin Hughes. Liftlander and Kirkenbauer are done their Jokers. Hughes and Lindy both have one down. I believe Hughes took his Joker. No, he did not. The timing tower just hasn't updated yet. Lindy is in P3 as we come around. No, Lindy's in P4. My bad. Devin Hughes is... Yeah, Devin overtook him in the Joker. Devin Hughes took his Joker. My mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Lindy choosing to stay out on track.
Has one more. Lindy has one more
Yeah.
Joker to make this work. But he gets
Devin
in the wall
Lindy
there.
The wall.
Put him into the clutches of Acton Esley and Staver, but Lindy holds him off. Lindy should take his Joker now, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I would take it now because you don't want to take it after the two behind you go. They are that close. You don't want to risk it. And it's final lap, so they're all going right now.
Oh, so yeah, Lindy offered the Joker. Where will this put him? I'm going to follow Lindy. Zoom all the way out to see where I can maybe find out where he's going to end on track. He may have P2 if he can nail this right.
Devin Hughes coming out right.
Kirkendall will maintain P2. Kieran Liftlander comes across the last two turns. Left-hander, then a right-hander onto the start finish straight. It'll be Kieran Liftlander winning LCQ number 2, followed by Indy Kirkendall. A hell of a race from him, and Matty Lindy will bring it up in third. Big race at the end.
TJ Staver went really wide, lost 2 positions off that last turn.
That is hurtful. Devin Hughes will bring it home in P4 to round out the drivers transferring. Jamison Leckenby, first driver out, P5. Umat Denizli in P6. TJ Staver, P7 after going wide in the final corner. Chris Lunan, Matty Grove. And I believe we get ready for warm-up, guys, right?
Yeah, we're getting ready for warm-up. Our grid is set. Our grid's set. We're gonna go. We're gonna take a little bathroom break and get some points situated before the feature. So we'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous.
With your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN, safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Between these two in turn one, this is going to get spicy.
Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap clock at the inside line. McFarlane contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Robbie's going to hold his spot.
You're
The NASA Crosscar Challenge is brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Go to facebook.com/WSimCams for all your camera needs. Thank you, Andrew Cardinale IV, for all your camera support for this and all our series that we broadcast. If you like what you see and want your content broadcasted, asntvUSA.com. It's got an email link. You can hit me up. That will get you in contact with us and maybe broadcast some races for you. ASNTVUSA.com or ASNTVUSA on all social media platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, Blue Sky, X, the dark web, all that fun stuff. Find us, follow us. We're looking for 1,000 followers, so if you have not hit that button, please hit that button. You can ignore everything afterwards. I just like you to hit the button. If you like what you see and want to race with us, don't hit that button. If you like what you see and you want to race with us, NASASimRacing.com will get you into the Discord, get you signed up. We're looking for sponsors for this series and Rallycross. Gentlemen, we have any predictions for this race?
Personally, Brian, I am pretty... It is going to be an all-out brawl, specifically between where drivers are ending up on the grid. Lindy, Evan McFarlane, Zach Blanche, Kieran Liftlander are going to be under each other's thumb around this track, I have a feeling. If there's any mistakes that these drivers make, or if they get into it with each other, because they're all pretty even in times, at least during qualifying, it is going to be a brawl. Alex, what about you?
You know, I think I'm going to have to stick with my dark horse of Matt Kalish. I think he's going to have a tough time getting a win out of this. But if he can get out in front of Lindy and Liftlander and McFarlane, I think Kalish has a shot. After that, I think Lindy is the one I would take next. It's going to be a tight battle. That's what I know it's going to be.
We get ready to grid. We have Evan McFarlane, Matt Kalish, Romain Rateau, Zach Blanche, Kieran Liftlander, Scout Lawrence, Indy Kirkenbauer, Keenan Kusan, Matthew Lindy, and Josh Mertz. Heavy hitters on the grid this evening as we get ready for our last feature race at the very first time for NASA at Winton Motorsport Park. I'm going to call it that, Motor Raceway. I love you, Australia. Great track, great day for cross kart. Get ready for the final feature of the evening. All drivers on track now. Oh, and Devin Hughes. Sorry about that, Devin. Devin Hughes, P11. We get ready to go green here for the last time tonight. Green flag is away. Drivers are off. Good start from the second row. Early P3 will take it. That was Romain Rateau with a good surge. Drivers already off in the Joker. Many of them choose to stay on track, though. Leading on track currently is, I am zooming in to get a better
I think
idea.
it's Matt Lindy. I can't tell. I don't know where to click.
Zach Blanche is currently
Kalish.
leading.
Yeah, Zach Blanche leads the cars that did not take the Joker. So Evan
Matt
McFarland,
Kalish.
Romain Rateau, Keenan Kusin, Josh Mertz, and Matt Kalish all took the Joker that first time by.
So it's Zach Blanche who leads the cars that stayed out on track. Kieran Lifflander looking to make a move on Blanche and will get it done. They almost make contact. Kieran is going to go up to the Joker. Blanche decides to stay out. Behind Kieran Lifflander is Indy Kirkenbauer, who jokered as well. In front of them, we have Evan McFarland, who's still out and away, although he got a little squirrely on the last Joker exit. Josh Mertz is behind him. Both of their Jokers should be done. Matt Kalish behind them. I believe Matt Kalish has jokered. He should have. He definitely
trying
did.
to hold his position from Indy Kirkenbauer.
Ooh,
Kurt loses
Kalish
it to
looking
Kirkenbauer.
inside. Kieran hits the
someone
wall and gets
spins on
turned
the
around.
surfaces.
It's Kieran backwards.
Kieran
Kieran
gets-
is facing the wrong way.
Kieran got spun coming off of the sausage curves. Matt Kalish is able to make the move on Josh Mertz as I go back up front. Evan McFarland's still leading.
Oh, it took too
The
much.
car
curb.
just got unstable.
Yeah.
No,
We talked
That is
about
something
it broke
we
his
talked
left
about.
right.
Yeah, that car is done.
No. It broke his right rear, and that's
Yeah,
happened to
that-
me before.
That happens a lot of this track. People have been commenting it all week in Discord. Hey, what's up with this? Well, I've already told you, going all the way out there is off track to begin with, and you go out there, you got a high chance of destroying your car. We've seen it right there.
Oh, Matthew Lindy is also out of this race. What happened to Matthew Lindy?
Take a look back, see if
I
I
am
can find it.
going
I
back.
found it. Here we go.
You found it.
If people could stop having incidents and making my thing move. Here we go. Matt Lindy, looking what happened to him. It hit the wall. Ugh. And
Hard hit.
Just
very
got a little
similar
too
to his
inside.
qualifying incident. Very similar to his qualifying incident.
As I go back up to the front, we have still Evan McFarland leading this race. Following him is Matt Kalish. Romain Rateau up to P3. I'm not sure what happened to Indy Kirkenbauer.
Evan Hughes looking a little
it-
slow after he eats some curbs.
But as far as Indy Kirkenbauer is up there with the rest of them. Romain Rateau is
Yeah.
kind of a dark horse right now, coming up to P3. Kalish still with a joker left. Evan McFarland has done his strategy. Last time around was a 40.3 for McFarland, 40.6 for Kalish. So we'll see how the rest of this folds out. Last time, 40.6 for McFarland, 40.5 for Kalish. Kalish up by a 10th.
I don't want to say anything, but it's been a long time since we've had a win on debut. I'd like to see one.
Matt Kalish.
We've been racing with Matt Kalish in some other dirt leagues, and man, does he just grasp this car better than anyone I've ever seen.
Blanche comes back into the picture real fast. First joker done for Blanche as he comes out now looking to make
I think
a
that was
move.
his second joker. That was Blanche's second, I believe. We'll see when we cross the line.
So Kalish still has a
that was
joker
Blanche's
left.
second joker.
So Kalish still has a joker. Kalish with a 40.6 last time around. Blanche all over the real ring, putting pressure on.
Kalish
maybe
is the only
thinking that he
person in the
should've-
top 6 with the joker
with a
remaining.
joker left. Evan McFarland is still trying to make something happen. He's only 1.1 up. I don't think that's going to be enough time to maintain this spot when Kalish decides to joker. Both of them taking it very wide, oversteering a ton coming over to the S's. Blanche a little bit more loose than Kalish. Kalish builds more time to him. Last time around for Blanche was a 40.784, 40.725 for Kalish, a hundredth of a second faster. Evan McFarland still up in P1, lap 8.
Oh,
Matt
Kalish
Kalish
gets a
is
little
looking
wide there.
weak.
Kalish might have had a slowdown.
He may have. I will try to rewind as you guys keep your eye on. No, he got crossed up. Zach Blanche will take the spot. Kalish certainly going to joker now. Kalish has to joker to see where he's going to be battling Evan. Kalish will joker.
Good strategy call.
We maintain on board Kalish for the time being to see where he comes out. Evan McFarland through the
That's going to be Evan's win. Or it's going to be very close.
Evan comes out just ahead. 5/10 ahead after the joker.
Okay, we got another lap to go and see what happens.
Evan a little wide. Not able to get the car straight like he wanted to. Bleeds time. Kalish starting to breathe down his neck. Into turn number 2 they go for the final time. Kalish much straighter through there. He'll build more time. Into the chicane they go. Both drivers make it around. Behind them, Blanche trying to get his way into this picture. Last couple of corners, Kalish looking for anything, trying to make a mistake happen. Last time to the S's. It's the left-hander, then the right. Kalish looking outside. Can he make it happen? They get side by side. It's Evan McFarland at the line.
By 1/100th of a second.
0.016 official timing coming in. Excellent job, gentlemen.
What a wild finish. What a fantastic finish for the night. This rally cross track is honestly one of the best additions to iRacing, I feel like. The course itself was kind of mid going, before they added the rallycross track, and now with the rallycross track, it's one of my favorite places to visit. Tonight just proves that. It shows with great racing.
Yeah, without a doubt, Alex. Now I have heard that this for the rallycross cars is a nightmare, but for the cross cars, it seems to be almost perfect. So at the end of the night, last feature race for the evening on the inaugural debut of Winton and the NASA Cross Kart Series, we have Evan McFarland for Channel 199 Sim Racing will bring home P1. Matt Kalish, after one hell of a battle, will come home in P2. Zach Blanche gets his nose into the picture at the end of the race. P3 for him. Keenan Kusan, P4, Romain Rateau, Josh Mertz, Indy Kirkenbauer, Scout Lawrence, Devin Hughes, Kieran Lifflander, and Matthew Lindy, P10 and P11 after early mistakes, mid-race mistakes, I should say, from those two drivers, puts them to the back of the field.
Talking to Lindy earlier in the week, he did say, I think this week's going to be my drop week. He predicted it himself.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, Ryan.
Yeah. Give me one moment and I'll be ready. Let me find. I can't type. Let's see. I don't remember how to do this. It's been 2 weeks, boys, and I've forgotten how to do my own job. All right. Do we have our third place finisher here? Zach Blanche, correct?
Yeah, bring Zach Blanche up.
All right. Go ahead. Bring up Blanche.
Zach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I've got you.
Zach, I think everything concerned, you and I have kind of talked throughout the week about this track. I think all things considered, P3 is a very, very, very happy spot to be in. What do you think?
Honestly, early in the week with the practice, I wasn't looking too crash hot. But once you delivered with that magic, as you always do, Josh, it pulled me in line. I was able to really get some laps in. The car was way more stable after you worked your magic on that set. So that was really nice.
Yeah, Zach, you looked very well put together out there tonight on track. You're putting down faster lap times than during this race session than I've seen in during our practices together. Kind of walk me through So coming out of qualifying, you're P1. So I'm sure that you're thinking that you're almost poised, kind of not expecting it, but feeling really poised to come home and sort of make it to the feature right away. Did going to the LCQ mess up your mojo, so to speak, coming into the night?
I see. Yeah, this is the format is what it is. We're all racing under the same format, but the difficulty with having, I'd say there was 4 fast drivers normally, like me, Evan, Matt Lindy, and Kieran. And 3 heat races. If you qualify first, you're always in that heat race with whoever qualified 4th. So put you in a rough situation, and it had to be Evan, of course. So that was just unfortunate. He got me there. Just he pulled Joker strategy lap 1, and I went the other way. But you know, we all risk that and gamble it. So went to the LCQ, but starting on the front row of LCQ was pretty easy to pull that one off. It does give you a rough start being in P4 for that feature race start. That's not an amazing spot to be on. I instantly got pushed wide and people were trying to drive over me. But you know, once again, we ran the risk of not jokering early and trying to hold on to that joker. And honestly, I ran into so many people just like being caught up, them coming out of the joker, running into me, like just different things. I was surprised that when I did pull my 2 joker laps that I actually come out in 3rd, that close to Evan. So I was happy that at least we got that close. But yeah, that's all we could pull from P4.
Yeah, it was a hell of a race. We kind of lost track of you in the feature race because you held off on your jokers for so long. It was exciting to see yourself bust through the door and make yourself back up into the top 3 at the end of there. And not for lack of trying, you certainly gave Matt Kalish a run for his money at the end there. So Zach, congratulations. Well, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, Matt. I saw him in Yes2 Motorsports yesterday. We let him know that this was a thing. He comes over, first time running in the league, and just throws down that kind of speed out of nowhere. I did pull a move that may have hip and shouldered him just the tiniest bit, just to make sure I got my line. And then my spotter Matt was just like, "Yeah, he's got another joker." So I was a bit shocked to find that he had another joker, but I think I gave Evan the win there because he would have jokered in front of Evan if I didn't have that battle with him. But it was a really close, yeah.
Without
it was a really close
doubt.
finish. It was really good to see.
Yeah, it was a fantastic way to end the night tonight. I believe after you saying that, thinking back about it, you held him up just enough for Evan to come home with the win. I think things would have gone down a little bit differently had you not made that pass and had he not made that mistake coming into that chicane on mid track. So Zach, with that being said, congratulations on P3. You started P4 tonight. It's a hell of a way to end the night, especially on a track that you're not all that comfortable on. Before we let you go, you got anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, well, a huge shout out to the team at TWRS. They've always been good. You, Josh, for making that absolute magic setup again. Even though you're not racing, you still show up. You put something together and give to me because I'm a terrible setup guy. I'm definitely just a driver. So thank you for that. And thanks to everyone else at TWRS for doing the laps and, yeah, helping out and get some pace into me.
Yeah, Zach, thank you for racing with us. I look forward to talking with you throughout the week. We here at NASA look forward to seeing you back on track next week at Crandon, I believe, right, guys? Am I right about that? Production, truck, staff?
That is correct.
They're not going to be left on that front, yeah.
Yeah, I was. Alex came in like halo diving up from the sky and with that announcement, but yeah. So Zach, thank you for racing with us. It was a blast to see, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you guys. See you next week.
Zach Blanche, ladies and gentlemen, P3. We bring up P2, Matt Kalish. Matt, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey, how's it going, guys?
Going well. Matt, so I have heard from Brian and Alex Larson that you were the dark horse tonight. they have told me that you are very comfortable in these cars, and my word, did you show it tonight. First race with us, so thank you so much for coming out and racing with us. First off, it was a pleasure to see you out on track. You certainly gave it to some of the top dogs tonight. Walk me through the feature race. You come home and you immediately win your heat race and make an early transfer, which is wonderful to see. And then you're able to, in the heat race, talking about kind of coming to the line there at the end, and talk to me about getting past that mistake you made in the chicane. Did that rattle your cage at all? Do you think you would have had the win had you not made that mistake?
Man, yeah, I'm glad you brought it up because that was kind of my main pillar of the race, unfortunately. But yeah, happy to be here. Happy to come out. You guys have some great competition here, but going through the race, I had a pretty good start. I was kind of on the inside, so I decided to stay out. It's a bit of a risky call because I'm sure, as you guys saw, I got stuck in traffic for the first couple laps there. So those first like 3-4 laps, I'm sweating. I'm trying to decide if I made the wrong call, if I threw it away, and then start making time. Oh, I'm in P2. That's cool. And I'm just, I'm just looking ahead of me, and I'm watching that gap. I'm seeing it's like a second and a half, and yeah, I don't know. I just made a mistake. Car didn't turn in the way I thought it was going to. Had a bit of a moment. Yeah, I would say that definitely cost me the race because the Joker, I was good for about 2 seconds on the Joker, and I was holding my gap to the lead to like somewhere between a second and a half for a couple laps there. So, yeah. It's unfortunate,
Matt,
but I still had a ton of fun. So.
Yeah, Matt, without a doubt, and it's an unfortunate mistake to make, but you made a great recovery. You're able to bring him in P2, and you were able to make P1 sweat. So you definitely showed your weight in gold out there today.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely showed your worth as a driver, as a competitor. It was wonderful to see you out there tonight. It's really good to have another. Really like someone else to make these. The rest of the guys kind of like want to practice more. So it's nice to have you over here. We appreciate you racing with us. Talk me through with Zach Blanche. So you get passed by Zach. Did that immediately signal to you that I got to take my Joker now? There's no more time.
So he on pace, honestly, he was a little bit faster than me. He was slowly reeling me in over a couple laps. So I wasn't too worried there. But my original plan was to Joker on the final lap. So I was saving my last one for that. I decided to throw it just a little bit early. I think I did it on lap 9.
Yes.
Yeah, just to kind of keep it a little safe, because once I had that mistake, I think it was about 2.5 seconds back, I was pretty certain I wasn't going to get first. So then it was just maintain second.
Yeah,
because I knew I had the Joker in the back, so I wanted the track position. So
yeah, 100%. And I think it was a smart move. That's what I was calling out for you to do in the booth. I was happy to see you take it. Kind of just sort of gave you a little bit of a redo, a little bit of a mulligan there, so to speak. Well, Matt, congratulations on P2. I believe you started in P2, so congratulations on maintaining the entire race through and striving for P1 the entire time. You almost had it there at the line. You were, I think, 100th or even 1,000th of a second slower. So nice try. I can't wait to see what you bring next week. And you got anyone you want to thank before we let you go?
Oh, yeah. I want to thank Jim Beaver Esports, ES2 Motorsport, and Court. Yeah, it's all a bunch of real good group of guys there.
All right, Matt. Well, thank you so much for racing with us again, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you.
As we bring up race winner Evan McFarland. Evan, walk me through. First off, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Great. So walk me through your race. So you're kind of quiet for you tonight. You had to cut your way up through the field during the heat races. You're able to make quick work of the heat race of the heat races, so that you got yourself into a couple of hairy situations, but you figured your way out of them. The heat race, though, walk me through your experience battling Matt Kalish. Were you expecting the drag race at the line?
To be honest, no, but never count anyone out because that guy is a ripper. Yeah, it's just heat race. I wasn't happy with my qualifying, but luckily that still turned out pretty well. I knew if I got out in a way, I'd be pretty decent on pace. So I knew heat race, just take my jokers, get clean air, and luckily I got Zach, I think, off that start. I think he stayed out. I don't exactly remember, but worked out well and transferred. Then warm up, I was struggling. My setup, I didn't test the hot track. It was really built for the dirt, and it was that was where I was gaining my time, and I was struggling a little bit on the asphalt. So when it came to the feature, just couldn't find much grip. I was just pedaling around, just trying to use throttle control, and Matt was really fast on the asphalt. And he catch me there. But to be honest, yeah, in the feature, I was like, okay, well, I'm starting first. I got to get a decent start, which I didn't. But luckily, Matt stayed out. I took the Joker and yeah, just took them both, got them out of my way, just drove in clean air, and I was doing an okay pace. So I definitely don't think I was the fastest car when it came to the feature. So, but I things for having a lot of bad luck, it feels like it all accumulated to this race. Unfortunately, Matthew crashed out. Same with Kieran, and Zach was battling the whole time. So yeah, just try to do my own thing in front, and was watching Joker strategy. And Matt, I was really worried about Matt, but he got a hiccup on lap 7, so worked out. That finish was insane. Was just trying to hold the insides the whole time, but Matt found an outside, and man, it was intense. It was great racing though.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun to watch up here in the booth. There isn't really too much to talk about with you because you kind of just sort of were out and away the entire feature race. But I will ask you this. Up in the booth, we were talking about it sort of all night during the Futures and the Masters race. And then you and I, in private kind of conversation, have talked about it ourselves. This track is really about qualifying, wouldn't you say? And then if it's not about qualifying, it's about your Joker strategy.
Absolutely. There's literally no way you can only pass people turn 1, maybe. This track, even in the cross car, it's not great for passing at all. It's really just a one-line track, and honestly, the only thing luckily I had my Joker strategy to help me pass, but yeah, it's just you have to be so much faster because you'll be trapped in the guy behind you, and you won't be able to pass anywhere. It's just this track's super one lane, so it makes it really difficult.
Yeah, Evan, it was a ton of fun to watch you race. We up here in the booth sort of echoed the same sentiments about the track and how it's really only one lane. There isn't a whole lot of passing room, and if you are trying to pass, Godspeed. So with that being said, congratulations on P1 at Winton. I know you were kind of nervous about tonight, so congratulations. Kind of ends the string of a little bit of bad luck. And we can't wait to see you next week. Before we let you go, though, do you have anyone you give a shout out to?
Yeah, of course. I gotta give all glory to God. This wouldn't be possible without him. So I'm so thankful for everything he's done for me. Gotta thank you guys for this broadcast. Gotta thank all the boys. Channel 199 Sim Racing. This car was absolutely ripping. Track Racer, Dixon Flannel, Black Rifle Coffee, and Eric. Shout out to Eric for this paint. Looks absolutely spectacular. So hit him up. Control Z, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, Evan, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on sort of beating a string of bad luck, and can't wait to see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, boys, that does it for interviews. Brian, you want to take us out of this?
Yeah. So that was a fun night. Closest finish I have seen in a while. Best one we've had all season so far. So awesome. Congratulations to Evan, Kalish for getting a P2 on debut, Blanche for maintaining third. I got some stuff
for getting
before
third.
We get out of here. For getting third, yeah. Getting third, yeah. He had to climb up there. That's right. Let's look at some things before we get out of here. Let's hit the points exiting this evening. Matt Lindy holds on the first. This definitely was his drop week with 95 points. Evan McFarland up to P2 with 86. Blanche stays in third for 85. Kieran Lifflander up to fourth, 73 points. Besting Indy Kirkenbauer, who's down one position by 1 point. Romain Rateau up 2. TJ Staver 0. Keenan Kusin up 2 spots to P8. Athena Leclerc down 3 to P9. And Aiden Irvin down 1 to P10. Going over to the team's points, TWRS Blue is at 199. Kieran Lifflander Racing 194. Kieran Lifflander Racing 2 105. Channel 199 up 1 position. Mika Esports down 1. TWRS Yellow up 2. North Star Racing JC Simsport up 2. TWRS Teal down 3. And Move Over Its Speedy Time down 1. We've gone over the schedule enough tonight, so just want to remind you all, if you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe button. Looking for that 1,000 sub mark. Really help us out. ASN TV USA on all socials and the dark web. And if you like what you see and you want to race with us, or you want to sponsor a league, NASASimRacing.com. We'll shout your name out. We'll put ads up. We'll shill for you. I am not above selling my soul. Aside from that, you boys have anything before we get out of here?
No, Brian, I'm good to go. Besides, I second what Brian said. Please give us money.
Alex, anything?
I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to participate. I like driving this course. I like commentating on this course. It was a fun night, and Winton Rallycross course provides again.
All right. Well, on that note, the checkered flag falls on the evening here in Australia. On behalf of the entire production staff, my name is Brian Sawyer. Thank you for joining us for tonight's coverage of NASA Cross Car Challenge. Congratulations to our Futures winner and Evan for winning the Masters. I'm sorry, I don't remember who won the Futures. If you guys remember, yell.
Oh.
But until then,
I don't, and that's not good. I really,
yeah, I know,
really,
it was a long time ago. We're getting old.
I feel like I should though.
All right. Well, we'll be back here next week for Crandon. But until then, so long, everyone.